Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for joining. Sorry about the delay.
Thank you. My people handle it. I don't know the details of Twitters. They do it for me.
No, that's good. That's good. We got there in the end. You're still in America. How are things?
Yeah, it's fine. I will get back to my country after tomorrow, maybe, inshallah.
Are you looking forward to going back home now?
Yeah, yeah,
Too much time away.
yeah. A lot of job and a lot of things to do.
Okay, well, let's start off. We had the incredible event, your first event outside of Riyadh season, Los Angeles. I've never seen so many A-listers and famous people at an event. Crawford against Madrimov. What did you think, firstly, of the event?
Um, I am very glad. This is the first time we test ourselves outside a new market, and
Yeah.
America is the biggest market in the world in boxing, and England also.
Yeah.
And I am very glad. I think we do amazing show there.
How important is it? We saw Eminem performing, and we know that we have a performance in London as well. You want to provide value for money, right? You want people to come out of it and enjoy the experience.
This is what I talk about. Started we focusing in boxing field in the
Yeah.
last year. We need to catch the youngest generation. The average of boxing fans now, I think it's up than 40,
Yeah, it
because
is.
because what's happening to boxing in the last 15, 20 years, and we want to change this situation, and have a new fan base in the youngest generation.
So it's funny you say that. And so, look, when I go to the pub in England with my friends, a lot of them are UFC fans. Now, I know that you obviously are working with Dana and Riyadh season are going to be an ambassador for the UFC, but boxing is your passion, right? How do we go about getting the people my age back loving boxing? Is it by doing these events, having people like Eminem there?
A lot of things. This is not the only things. A lot of things. Putting good card,
Yeah, yeah.
commercial in the card, video games, animation, games, competition, a lot of things to do in boxing to get it back.
So I believe you're involved with Undisputed, right? When can
Yeah.
we expect that to launch on consoles? And obviously, that's something that we're really excited to try.
Yes, yesterday I asked them. I want my my own one now, in PC or in PlayStation 5.
Brilliant.
They said to me maybe in October or something like this. But
Okay, so that's
every
good.
every one of us waiting for it.
Okay, so when you have Undisputed to play, me and you, we will have a game at Fight Week, maybe in October when Bivol fights Arta.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's do it. Right,
Mm.
Terence Crawford against Madrimov. Were you surprised at how the fight played out?
No, I know it is from the beginning. It is a hard fight. Mahmadov doing amazing job in that night. The usually the Russian and the Uzbek and the people coming from east of Europe usually
Yes.
have different school and different tactics, and they are brilliant, and they are now, you see them in every weight. There is a lot of champion there.
Yeah, very, very good fighters with a very different style, right?
Yeah, so, not usually you like the style, but they
Mm.
have the result.
It's that European style. They're quite long and rangy. It's different.
Yeah, they're different. They're playing in the point. They're working hard. Uh, different strategy, different schools.
So, what is next for Terence Crawford? Because now you no longer have the Canelo fight, right?
The Canelo situation is strange. I explain it a lot, and maybe this is the last time I explain.
Okay.
We are talking with him for a long time now, for around 4 months, to doing big fight with him. Okay, what bothered me when he announced that he he respect me, but he doesn't like what Gia and Riyadh season doing to boxing. And after that, I response with what I response, and he sending indirect message to me by someone and said, "No, I am respecting you, but there is was situation between me and Eddie when we talk, and I don't like the way of Eddie talking to me." Then I said, "It is not my responsibility if something happened between you and someone else. Why get me inside this?
Yes.
You understand me?"
Yep.
We looking with respect with all fighters, and we want to do the big event and the big fight. What's not happened before for a lot of reason, and my door is open for all the fighters. And let's see. He sent to me a direct message. He want to connect after his
After the
fight,
fight. Okay.
but and even I don't know if it is this uh, right message or real message or not. I don't know. I just tell you what happened and what I receive.
Yeah. Do you have hope of rekindling the relationship? You believe that you know after his fight with Edgar Berlanga that you can sit down and hopefully make something happen?
It is nothing personal. It is
Okay.
business.
Business.
Yeah.
Would you still like to do the Terence Crawford fight with Canelo at 168 pounds?
Uh, wh- what I am dream.
Yeah.
I like to see it against Crawford. I like to see it against Benavides.
Yeah. See, this is I have wanted to see the Benavidez fight for a long, long time. Now Canelo says that obviously, we know that they're both Mexican. A loss for Canelo would obviously be damaging for his legacy, right? We're hearing the figure that he is giving is about 200 million. Obviously, that seems far too much. We understand the figures in boxing. Does he have to be realistic as well?
Of course, no one pay this kind of money.
No.
Yeah,
Do you have hope that we ever see that fight as boxing fans? That's the one we want the most.
there is nothing impossible.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see in the future what happen. But if someone can do it, it is Riyadh season.
It's yes, absolutely. Your man Jared Anderson lost. Martin Bakoli is an incredible fighter. Were you surprised?
In boxing, sometimes you don't surprise. I know Bicoli is tough fighters,
Yeah.
and there is some rumor that there is a lot of people said when Gerald Anderson must not accept this kind of fight in this time. I want to tell you the situation. The situation was we are giving Gerald Anderson four options, and he pick up Bicoli. This is his decision. And this is the boxing. All the fighters losing and coming back. See what happened to Joshua. See the all
Yes.
time what happened to Muhammad Ali, Foreman, a lot of people. This is boxing. You will not win all the time.
Yeah.
There is only special people who win all the time.
So that's quite refreshing because in the era that we're in at the minute, maybe not so much now, but 5 or 10 years ago, obviously Floyd Mayweather retired unbeaten and people were so worried about protecting the O. Now, obviously, retiring unbeaten is an incredible feat, but you can go down as a great and still lose. Look at Canelo now, losses to Floyd and Dimitri Bivol. You're not worried about a loss as much as long as they come back and they stay in good fights?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, that's good. Um, I saw you tweet about Deontay Wilder, a potential fight against, I think Derek Chisora was named. I like that fight.
They asked me, and I said clearly, if he is getting himself back,
Mm,
why not? But believe me, I tried 2 times,
okay.
and not happened.
Yeah, it's not been good, right?
Yeah.
What's the situation with Tim Tszyu?
What is the situation of Tunzu? What?
Well, do you expect what's the sort of breakdown in communication?
It is not breakdown of communication,
Okay.
and it is clear. This fighters, our people from Riyadh season try to reach him
Yeah.
before in the card of Los Angeles, and we have a relationship and signed contract. And when he injured, we the people and my team try to reschedule another fight, and something strange happened. There is a lot of people talking from his side, and each one of them said they are the responsible of the fighters, and this is
Ah, okay.
confuse us. And the end, we give them appointment in Las Vegas last week, and they confirmed the appointment, and and they said this is the right people who responsible about Tamzu, and after that they disappeared and say no, not they, another people, and this is getting us getting me bother, and I said this is the situation. We cannot deal with fighter like this.
Yeah.
You understand?
You need to be speaking to him directly, right? I know that you like having a relationship with the fighter. You don't want to be speaking to 10 people around him. You need to speak to him, right?
Yeah, it is our right. That's not meaning we will cut the promoters or the managers. They will finish their
Of
paper,
course.
but we need clear and direct connection with each fighters. And this is strange situation with this fighter happen, and I don't like what's happened in this situation.
I suppose some of the fighter teams are so big, right? And then you get conflicted messages from different people.
And this is not right.
Mm.
And let's see after this fight what will happen for him. If this situation not solved, I don't think this is will be right for him, because in that way we have a lot of
Yeah, there's some
contract.
great fights, right?
We have a lot of contract with different fighters, and I think he will be in bad situation if he's cut off Real season card.
What I find interesting is I know you've seen my stuff and I'm only young. I have worked in boxing for 5 years now, and I never saw Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren in the same room together. Now they quite like each other and they get on, obviously because of yourself and Riyadh season. We saw that you went over to America and you building relationships there. We know that Riyadh season has done a deal with Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy and Bob Arum's Top Rank. Are you believing that the American promoters are now cooperating to the same extent of the UK promoters? And what difficulties and challenges have you been most surprised by?
Uh, in Britain, uh, the boxing is clear. Here, sometimes it is not clear for us,
Okay.
but we have a great relationship with Golden Boy Company,
Yep.
and there is a lot of surprise coming in the future with a great cards. And we look for a relationship with them, not for um, one card or two. We want long relationship, and we think we will support them in different way, not only in in Saudi Arabia, outside Saudi Arabia, also in America and Mexico.
Oh, fantastic.
And Top Rank, we have their partner now, and
Yep.
we sponsoring Top Rank and sponsoring Golden Boy. Top Rank, we talking with them now with different fighters to look for the next options to doing great fight, not only in Saudi Arabia also. And yesterday, my team have a meeting with the people of Al Hayman, and I think that meet going very well.
Okay,
And
that's
let's
good.
see if this meeting we can see it in the ring and in the future.
What has been your biggest surprise working in boxing so far?
It's a great sport, but I don't know why we are not going to the next step until now.
Yeah. Yeah. Taken too long, right?
Yeah, and there is a lot of things broke, and we need to fix it.
Okay. Anthony Joshua fights Daniel Dubois. Riyadh season Wembley. Guys, don't
Yeah,
worry, I will ask about boots, but we'll do one question at a time. Anthony Joshua versus Daniel Dubois. Um, is the plan, fingers crossed, for AJ and Fury to win the rematch and then we finally see the big one, Joshua Fury?
I am honest guy, and I will answer you directly.
Mm,
This is will be one of the amazing card ever in England,
yeah.
and this is will not be the end. We will do a lot of things, especially with Queensberry and Matchroom and Gold Star, and also Ben Shalom. We are open for everyone. Okay,
Okay.
there is a lot of surprise in this card, and I will think it will be something big, similar to Los Angeles, or maybe more bigger, because the fan and the people in Wembley, it will be around more than 90,000, different atmosphere with artists also, concerts, similar what we do to Eminem.
Yeah.
About the boxing, it is a dangerous fight for both of them,
Yeah.
Joshua and Dubois, and it is game changer. If Joshua win, that will open the space and the way for the big fight, especially the result of Tyson and Usyk.
Okay.
Okay, and if Dubois win, also that mean Dubois coming back strong, and you see Dubois what he do in Riyadh season cards and two fights before.
Yes,
It
Hergovich and
was
Miller.
it was crazy, and it was something amazing. If he win, he will deserve next shot for big thing,
Okay.
right? And let's go now back to Joshua.
Yeah.
Joshua, if he win, he will wait the result. I think he will wait for the result of Tyson and Usyk. This is the big fight, and everyone wait for it. If Tyson win, that's mean we must see Joshua Tyson.
Yes, we have to, right?
Yeah.
Is that,
If
in your opinion, the biggest fight in boxing?
uh, one of the big fight in boxing, you're right. All the people want to see it.
Yeah.
Even if they lost before, it doesn't mean everyone want to see it,
No,
right?
so that's what I was going to ask you. Even if Tyson Fury was to lose, and I suppose if Anthony Joshua was to lose, but it's slightly different because Dubois, as of right now, isn't quite on the elite level. If Tyson Fury is to
No,
lose the
Dubois,
rematch,
it's not easy. The
No, no,
one is not.
absolutely, absolutely. But we wouldn't quite put him in the top.
Caller,
We would.
please.
We wouldn't put him. We wouldn't quite put him in
Yeah.
with the top three just yet. If we see Anthony Joshua win, and if Tyson Fury was to lose the rematch against Oleksandr Usyk, could we still see Joshua against Fury?
I will tell you the clear answers.
Yeah,
First of all, if Usyk win, he deserve to choose big fights. This is will be his right, right?
yeah.
If he choose Joshua and Joshua accepts, we want to do this fight,
Okay.
okay? And still, in the same time, we want to see Tyson and Joshua, and let's see Tyson in this night, what he will do, and what is the situation after the fight. Maybe he want to continue, maybe he want to retire. You don't know. We cannot control the fighters in his personal life. If he still want to fight and give us in the 21 of December great fight, for sure we want to see him against Joshua. This is will be huge for the fan and for the boxing.
Do you think Tyson is still as motivated as he was?
Tyson, one of the greatest fighter in this generation.
Yeah,
He have everything, and if he want to do and focus to do the job, a lot of times he deliver the job.
yeah,
For that, yes, it depend about his health condition,
yeah.
about himself, he want to do it or not. But in the last time I see it, I see Tyson, see him, was in London, and he said to me, if Riyadh sees me doesn't show to the boxing, he was retiring.
Yes, I heard that.
But now he get himself back, and he want to do a great fight for the future. But this is everything can change about the result of 21 of December, you know.
Yeah, huge fight, right?
Yeah, huge fight. And everyone waiting for it.
I'm going to ask you about a fight that I really like: Terence Crawford versus Boots Ennis. Do you like it?
Great fight, but not the top fight we want to see it.
Okay, okay. What would your top next fights be for Crawford away from Canelo?
I don't think Crawford will fight anyone except Canelo. This is
Okay,
my
wow.
opinion.
Yeah.
This is my opinion, and
Yes.
this is what I feel. But it is about him. We give him offer for Ortiz, and I don't know if he will take it or not. But we have an agreement to do big fight for Ortiz if Crawford doesn't take the fight.
Okay. So we could see Crawford against Virgil Ortiz next if he takes the fight.
But I don't think he will take it.
Okay.
I think he only want Canelo.
Yeah. You understand that? Or you would
I understand that. Uh,
mm,
I respect all the fighters.
yeah.
See, sometimes the people doesn't understand my character. I am in the camp of the fighters, all the
Mm,
fighters. If they respect their contract and doing great fight and handle us right and we handle them right, I am in the camp of the fighters,
yeah.
all the fighters. I am behind the fighters.
I remember speaking to you in Saudi Arabia, and you told me that growing up you were a huge fan of boxing, and boxing was within the top three sports worldwide. Now, I don't know where it is in the list, but it's not as big as it used to be. What is the plan for the next 5 to 10 years, and how quickly can we get boxing back to being one of the biggest sports in the world?
First of all, I think the situation of boxing between the last year and this year is different. Now it's much better because what Riyadh season pushing to do. But for the boxing future, it's need to be in one platform with big fights.
Okay.
This is the only way you can get the boxing in the top five again.
So the problem we have at the minute in the UK, we have DAZN, we have Sky, we have TNT. You then have other platforms. In the US, you have ESPN, you have DAZN, you have Amazon Prime now. Do you have a favorite that you would like to lead broadcasting in the sport of boxing?
My favorite is who deserve and focusing in the boxing. I will like. It doesn't matter about the name. Who's
Okay.
focusing in boxing and put it opportunity and and the top level we will go with.
Okay.
Dazan doing a great work, and I think if Dazan focusing 100% in the boxing, they can change the game.
Are you happy with what you've seen from DAZN so far?
They support us
Yeah.
great, and they respect us, and they deliver the job, and I like them. Also, I like Sky. I like TNT. Yeah, yeah, I like everyone, but Dazan is focusing with us and supporting us now. And who's supporting us, we will support him.
And they are global, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have the potential to be the home of boxing
Yeah.
if they want.
How interested are you in, for example, I know you own Almira Football Club, and I know that you're working with Dana White. I know boxing is your primary interest, but do you still expect to, I suppose, right, I suppose for you, it's to deliver the biggest and best events for Saudi Arabia possible, right? Do you still look at other sports, or is your main focus always going to be boxing?
No, there is an important thing to make it clear to you and everyone.
Mm.
There is a different thing between my position as a head of GIA and Riyadh season and my personal.
Yes.
My position, I am in the same spot from everyone, from the UFC, from the snookers, even from the movies, from everyone. I support everything, and this is my duty. That's why we have a big card, an amazing card, the first time ever in the Sphere in Las Vegas with the UFC, and
Okay.
we will have another card maybe in February, big card in Saudi Arabia and UFC.
Is
And
there a risk by clashing the UFC with Canelo Belanga? What one's bigger?
yeah, it is bigger. It is. I think it is bigger risk, and I think it is not right decision from them to
Okay.
go against the UFC in the first time in the sphere, because in this night everyone will focus in the UFC.
The first UFC event in the sphere, right?
Yeah, and we sponsor it a lot, and
Yeah.
I think it will be a great card.
Do you think we will see a Riyadh season show for boxing end up at the sphere?
It was in the table last year, and we delayed it for the future. We have a great relationship with them. They are the same owner of Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
and we have a great relationship with them, and we have a lot of business with them.
Okay. Cool. I don't want to keep you for too long. I have some questions from the people who are listening. Um, Someone asked your thoughts on Box Rec.
How much people we have?
Right now, I think we have. I don't know. It doesn't say. Can someone message me and say how many we have in here? It does not say.
Mm.
But ever since you joined, I got a lot of followers, so you must be doing something right. um, what's your thoughts with Box Rec?
What is the situation?
Well, are you a fan of it or?
There is a lot of things I see it in the media is not right. We don't have any relationship with them, and we don't go against them in any way. We have our own project. It will be launch, and everyone know about it, maybe in 2 months or 3 months.
Okay, okay. Um, in terms of boxing in the UK, do we? I mean, you speak about doing events in Los Angeles. We see the show coming up in London. You mentioned Mexico before. Away from the Riyadh season calendar, which will obviously open in October, will you just be staging events elsewhere in the world away from Riyadh season, or will you be
Yeah.
doing it all year round?
No, in the future we are thinking to do something again in America, again in England, Mexico, Australia,
Wow.
China. We will try in Germany, but the special one and my dream, and I will try to deliver it in 25. Hope so. But there is a lot of things I need support in it, and I need to get clear um, to doing something big in Africa.
Oh wow. So AJ has always said he'd love to fight in Nigeria.
I want one day to go back to Africa, in big country, and do something for all the people there, and to
Similar to
support.
what Muhammad Ali did?
No, that was similar to political things,
Yeah.
but what I am thinking, something to do to make the people happy there and support the countries there, and in the same time get attention of the youngest people there, and the talent people there, to like boxing and dream to be one day a great fight.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, a few more from me. You mentioned the global expansion. Japan not there. And
Japan, we want. Why
okay.
not? Why
Okay.
not?
Inui in Japan, or would you like to bring him overseas? And is the
I
Javonta Davis fight realistic or not?
I want, in a way. I want this guy. I want to see him one day fight outside Japan, and I think all the people need to see him, because now he's only uh, known by the people in Japan and some uh, fans people outside Japan. I think that fighter can be very big name if
Global
he go.
superstar.
Yeah, if he
Yeah.
go outside Japan.
Do you think we have too many world titles?
Of course, 60, 68, 68 world champion.
Yeah.
It is not.
What do we do about that?
Uh, it is big story. It's need 2 or 3 hours to talk about it.
Okay, we do that in Riyadh sometime.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
okay.
you mentioned David's.
Yes,
Yeah,
Tank.
yeah, I want to see him one day.
He said
He's
something about two Ferraris. Now, I'm sure you can probably give him about 10 Ferraris if you wanted to. Have you managed to speak to him?
No, I never speak to him, but honestly, he's great fighters.
He's a
He's
great fighter.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exciting, right? What boxing needs.
Yeah, he's great fighters, and I hope someday to do something with him. Why not?
Your Excellency, if he does ask for some Ferraris, tell him that he only needs 9 and I can have one.
We can cut it from his money.
um, okay, let me ask you here another question from the people in here. We've got so many questions coming in. Um, someone said, "Did you offer Boots the Barrios fight?"
No, but I support Boots, and I support what Matchroom doing. They are partner, and I think he have a potential. You ask me about the Crawford specialty fights. I don't
Mm,
think Crawford will take it. For that,
okay.
I will not thinking about it, because
I I
I
think
believe,
Boots is good fun. I think he can be a superstar.
yeah, and there is a lot of options for him.
It's a work in progress, though, right?
We are. I will tell you our card now. We have in 21 of September in Wembley, and after that we have the 12th of October and opening Riyadh season, Arturo and Bevel, the undisputed. And after that, we are thinking to do something in the first week of December in China, but it is
Wow.
50-50. We don't agree until now. And after that, the 21 of December, the rematch, Tyson Usyk, Usyk Tyson. And after that, we want to do something big, very big, to ending the Riyadh season in February.
Any clues as to what that could be?
It depends about the result, about the 3, 4 cards I said to you, and the
Okay, yeah.
result of the cards, what's happened in Vegas and in America and Australia and England. It
Yeah.
depends, okay? But in the table we must do for them, we have a we have a signed contract. I think they finished signed, but it's almost finished or finish with Zubeida and Ortiz. We will do something for them with Golden Boy, of course, and we discuss now to finishing also Shakur and also Haney.
What, fighting each other?
No,
Oh,
to have them in cards.
okay.
We talking with them.
We
And
hear that Shakur could fight Joe Cordina. Is there any truth to that?
I think we are close to do this.
Okay. And Devin Haney, what do you know what the opponent could be there?
There is a lot of options, and we will discuss it with him.
Right. I back after Fury Usyk, I spent a bit of time with Ryan Garcia, and I
Mm.
was very surprised and interested.
He called me yesterday.
What are your thoughts?
First of all, I like this guy, and second, uh, I want to do big fight with him, and he asked me to do the rematch between him and Haney, and we want to see this fight.
I would love to
But
see that fight.
but I will tell you my situation now. I was the minister of sport in my country, and after that, the minister of entertainment in my country. Uh, I am against the drugs and against everything about it. I said to Ryan Garcia, you must pass the test and clear yourself, and I am waiting for you. And this is fair
We believe he has a suspension at the minute, but
until
after that,
April, and he's ready to he have a suspension in America. He can do something in Saudi Arabia, but I will not do it in Saudi Arabia. I will respect the suspension, but if he solve his problem, we are ready to do something with him.
Okay, let me ask you, what are your thoughts on Jake Paul?
See, this is different situation, and I think he doesn't like me now in the last 2 months. I will be clear. I like them as a young generation, and they have a lot of fan base. My children is one of their fan base, but I think he must decide what he want. If he want to be really boxing fighters, he must do big fights against boxing fighters, not do it similar to show. This is my opinion because this is damage the boxing. And I know he doesn't like it, but in the same time, he doesn't like what I said, uh, especially in the last fight he have.
Yeah.
I said it is not boxing, and I mean it. If he want to continue in this field and want to do something with Riyadh season, he must do it with real fighters and real show. This is my opinion. If he do it like this, I will support him.
So you would never entertain, for example, like I don't follow the YouTube space too much, but like Jake Paul versus KSI, that's not something you would do.
No, I will
Okay.
not support something like this.
Okay. You care
But,
for the
even
sport of
if it is
boxing.
even if it is success with the people, I am doing boxing, not show.
I just had a good question now. If Crawford declines the Virgil Ortiz fight, can we get Virgil Ortiz versus Boots?
See what is the best for Ortiz. There is three perfect fight for him. The first
Okay.
one, if we accept, if we said Crawford will not take the fight, there is three options. I think it is what right for Ortiz.
Okay.
There is Mahmadov, and he deserve it, and there is Boots, and he deserve it, and of course there is Temzu, but I don't want to work with him, but by the way they work.
Yeah. So if the working relationship becomes better and more clearer, that's a fight that you would be interested in making or rescheduling.
No, first of all, he must explain for me what happened.
Okay.
And this is clear message. He must first explain for me what's happened because it is not right to get appointment with my people, and after that there is different people talking we are the responsible, and there is another camp said we are the responsible, and the end the meeting doesn't happen.
Mm.
I need to have a clear answer about the
Reason.
situation
Yeah.
and reason about the situation.
Yeah.
And after that, we can open new page and see what happened.
You mentioned about China. Zhilei Zhang is an incredible fighter. Would that be
Ye-
who would headline over there?
Yeah, but you know who I want to see against Zhang now?
Bacoli?
Yeah,
Great fight.
yeah, it will be
Great fight.
bloody fight.
Yeah, really bloody fight. That would do really well in China and Africa.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay. Two more from me. Uh, when we're next in Riyadh, we sit down and we do another interview in person.
No, I'll not give you another chance. You bother me a lot.
It works somehow, right?
Yeah, you know
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And then when Undisputed comes out, we can play.
We can see we will see you before that. I think you will come to my country in September for the snorkels, right?
I think I'm going to come for the Master. I've been invited, so I think I would come.
Yeah, and we have also, and we will see you in Wembley also.
Of course, of course. But we have to play Undisputed.
Yeah,
I'll be honest though, I love what you're doing, but I think I win when we play Undisputed. I'm good at video games.
I usually crash the TV when I lose. This is my habit.
Your Excellency, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Great talking.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.